Hello everyone, good evening. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing great. Okay, yes. Okay. So I hope all of you were able to do the practice of whatever we learned yesterday. So basically, yesterday we saw the different ways we can give conditions, right? How to work with the blank cells, right? How to replace the blank cells with a appropriate message. We had learned two ways. Then we saw the length function, find, substitute. And then we learned about the logical functions, if, nested if, and then we saw the and or operations also functions, right? So we also learned how to do some calculations with an if condition, like some if and some ifs. So we have worked on all these. So any questions so far with regards to these, like what we learned yesterday? Okay, Manikandan, you couldn't try? Yes, no problem. Please try it on the over the weekend, and we can check it out in the next classes also. Not an issue at all. So, some anyone has done? You have some doubt, Kajal? Yeah, sure. So, what is it about? I can give you the mic access. Just give me a second. So, did anybody try the assignment yesterday? Has anybody completed the assignment that I have given yesterday, the if and nested if assignment? You have tried one. Okay, no problem. No issues. All of you can take your time over the weekend. So there are one or two more assignments that I might give today also. Then all of them together, like we have anyway Saturday, Sunday for us to check it out. So you can see both the days. Okay, practice over the weekend, and we can discuss on Monday also whatever doubts that you will be having. Okay, so if anybody has tried, okay, Anisa has tried and Kajal has tried. Okay, okay, no problem. So yes, Kajal, I'm gonna give you the one second. Where are you, Kajal? Okay. Yes, Kajal, I have given you the access. You can talk.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, Kajal, you're audible.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, in your study material, ma'am, you have given that means that study material it is there one F5 or Control plus G. Miss, what is work, ma'am?
Which one are you saying?
When we are trying to do the blank fields, ma'am, in that one shortcut was there F5 or
Okay.
Control plus G.
F5 or Control plus G. Yeah, that is just a shortcut to go use the go to option.
Go to option. Means the
Okay.
find option you're telling or go to special that option means go to option for what reason means what is this purpose? I didn't get it.
You didn't understand the go-to option? Okay, I will show you that once again and we can just take a quick revision. So yesterday we were doing the go-to option. You were not clear about that?
No, ma'am. That go to special that how to do the blank shells and all I know, but
That
the go to option
that
I
is
not
only
got
the
that.
go-to option. That is only what we are doing. Working with the blank cells is that only the go-to option. Under that you have, different case. We have discussed two cases. Okay, let me share my
Go
screen
to
one
special.
second. The same thing. That is what the tech. Okay, let me open the file one second.
Actually, I tried, but I not got that one. So maybe somewhere I done a mistake or don't know. I
Okay, okay.
not got.
One second. Give me a second. So I will just try to open the file. Give me a second. I'm just trying to open the file. Is my screen visible to everyone? Okay. Is my screen? This is what we have done yesterday.
Ah,
Right. I
yes,
have
ma'am.
explained you the different steps. First, what was it? Under the home tab, we will go to the find and select option. Okay. And over here, you have go to and go to special. Right. So we are going to talk about the go to special. The first one, the shortcut that I gave is just for this go to. Okay. I just gave the shortcut over there. Here we
Ah,
can't do much anything over here. We will have to come
okay,
here. This is the other way. Okay. It is the
okay,
same
okay.
thing. What you have to do is come here. If you click go to, this is what is opening. Then you have to press special and this is what it will open. So the shortcut was Control G. It will come to this. Then you will have to open special and do the same process. Or Fn Fi. Fi function means either you have to press Fn Fi or Fi, however it works for you all. Okay, depends upon these are just the shortcuts that I have given. So it will open the main window. From this, you will have to click special and then accordingly blanks and all that, you will have to follow the same thing. So do you want me to repeat this or you are aware of this?
No, no, ma'am, I ever it means that I don't know to go to the special option only. The extra means icon came, na ma'am. So that's that one only I got the doubt. Then after that, where I have to go to means click that blank, ma'am. Means I not got
Yes.
the okay, I got it. Uh,
Okay,
ma'am,
you're clear with this?
no, ma'am. Two more doubt is there.
No, no,
Uh,
this part is clear, right? This part is clear for you.
yeah, ma'am. This part is clear.
Okay, yes. Tell me. What is your next doubt?
Ma'am, instance number, ma'am, means I got it, means how to do it, I know, but what it means, ma'am, means that instance number. It came in the substitute.
Yes, it is in the substitute. Okay. Now just imagine I have, okay, mm, okay, I have banana. Okay. Now how many times A is coming over here in this?
Three time.
Three times. Okay. What I want to do is, okay, I want to replace the second A. Okay. So here, if you see, okay, this is your one, this is your two, and this is your three. Okay. Now this is what I call the instance number. Sometimes if I don't mention, it will date all of them. For example, I will say equal to, let me give the new things. Wait, what
Sorry,
I will
ma'am.
do is one
Sorry for
second, one second,
interrupt.
one second,
Mm,
one second. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I will say A and I will replace with T. So let me I show you how the substitute works. Okay, I will say substitute. What is the text that I'm passing? This one. Okay, comma, what is it that I have to do? Old text. Old text is what? A. New text, T. I'm going to close the bracket and I'll press enter. What has happened? It has replaced all the three A's with B, T. Okay?
yes, ma'am.
Because I didn't specify the position. Instance number means nothing but position. Now look at that. I'm passing the same thing. Okay, old text, new text. Now I'm going to mention two because I want to pass the second one only. I want to change the second one only. Okay, I don't want to change all the A's. I want to change only the second one. So instance number is nothing but your positions. Now look at this. It changed only the second A into T.
Okay. Then it's taking the instance number. Means that old number or new test. Old test or new test when you are mentioning that time the it taking automatically that instance number that ki ha this is the second or this is the third or the fourth or
You are mentioning, na? You're giving the numbers. Na? See, I gave two over here. It is not automatically taking. You have to
no
tell.
no
If you don't tell anything, it will replace all of them.
no ma'am what I'm asking na ki here ma'am you have told that ki a there are three A's there ma'am one two
One,
three
one second, please. One second. Yeah, Kajal. Sorry about that. Yeah, tell me.
No, no,
Yes,
ma'am.
Kajal.
My question is that, ma'am, when we are putting two, ma'am,
Hmm.
it's not taking the BA, means that the B means what I'm trying to tell is कि BA is not taking that first letter is B, the second letter is A, so it's not taking the second letter. It's taking the second A letter, means that near to N, that letter is taking. So
Yes,
mm,
this so what it is searching instant number of the of the letter that you want to change. It is
change,
not
yeah,
okay.
okay.
So what you are trying to say is, see, you are thinking this is one, two, three, four, five, six. No, we are not counting these. We are counting
Okay.
only the letter that you want to change. So when I said two, it is not okay. It is a second time where the letter A is coming. Okay,
No, ma'am.
the
No, X.
position. Sorry.
No, ma'am. Excel is taking automatically the instance number. Means we no need to the mention that key the second A means I got it,
We
ma'am.
are
Okay.
mentioning,
Yes.
na? It is not automatically
No,
taking Kajal. We are
no.
mentioning here the second A. Instance number is that only. You have to tell the second which position. Now, if I say 3 over here and press enter, it will change the last one. Excel
Yeah, ma'am.
has,
I got.
okay, it is
But
not taking
Excel.
anything automatically. You are mentioning it.
No,
If you don't mention, it will change everything.
ma'am. If I mention three means, ma'am, Excel is taking the third A, na, ma'am.
Third
Uh,
A, exactly.
but it's not taking the N. Means
That is
that
what
one
I'm
only.
saying. It will not calculate, it is not calculating the length of the whole string. It is only taking the position of the letter that you want to change. Okay. So this instant number is not related to the length. If you talk about the length, the banana is 6 characters. Okay. When I say 3, it is not going to change this n. It is not going to change the n because what letter are we searching? We are searching for A. So instant number is nothing but position of the character that you want to replace. Character
So
that you need to replace. Okay, is
no,
that
ma'am.
clear?
Ma'am. Suppose, ma'am, in place of A, in old
Hmm.
test you have written A, na, ma'am. In
Hmm.
place, if
Hmm.
I written that N, means I want to change,
Okay, that
means
also can be done here. I will change this to n. Okay, and enter. See, now let us see what will happen. Okay, I'm giving the same thing over here.
okay, okay, ma'am, got it. The old test is taking as a, okay, I got it, ma'am.
Okay,
Now all,
this
yes,
also see. Okay, is that clear?
yes, ma'am. And in the substitute only, ma'am, we
Hmm.
can't change means two positions, right? Means only one position only we can change, ma'am, if we want to change. Means either all the places we can change or either one place only we can change. Or means my
Yeah,
question
so
is that
either, okay. So you will have to instance number, it will take only one number. So you will have to tell
okay,
which number to be replaced. Okay, then you can redo it.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Uh, or ma'am, if it's just an extra question, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, please
If
tell me.
Mr. Yeah, still now you have not taught us. Means I don't know. I am just a fresher for the Excel, so I don't know that much.
Hmm.
So if I want to change in the same cell only, means now what and all things now still now I have studied, ma'am. The we are taking the cells and we are making changes and putting in another cell. The
Correct.
what and all changes we are doing or what output we want. The if I want in the same cell only, I don't want the old data, I want the changes in the same cell only. So is there any is there any is there ma'am means any thing is there to do?
Control F, find and replace. Okay, so what will happen? You want to find A, and you want to, you'll say find all. Okay, it will give, and then when you give the replace option,
अरे कॉलर आईफोन ची मम्मी स्कॅम करता ମୋର ନମ୍ବର ଦେଖିବାକୁ ସବୁ ଟାଇପ ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇଟା ସରିଆ ଯାଉଛି ଆପଣ ଲୋନ ନମ୍ବର ବେଶୀ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆଉ ତ ପୁରା କଲ୍ ଦେଲେ ଦେଖିବି ସେ କଲେ କେଉଁ କଲ୍ ଦେଲେ କଣ ନେଟ ହଟସ୍ପଟ ହଟସ୍ପଟ
ଡୁବୁଇରେ କିଏ କରିଦଉଛି
हो नेक्स्ट टाइम देखिए मम्मी ହେଲା ट्रू कलर
ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ କଣ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ
ଏତେ କଥା ହୁଅ ନା ମୋର ଇୟରଫୋନ ମୁଁ ରଖିନି ତମ କଥା ବିଷୟରେ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ
Okay. Replace all. It is replacing. All done. We made 3 replacements. It has changed the original text also. Everything it changed. But the problem with find and replace over here is it is a very dangerous option. Okay, it is not a right option to be used. Because what happens, your original data is lost. Okay, is that clear?
ओके मैम
Yeah, so this is not a right approach. Find and replace is not a right approach. That is why we have better options to put it in another cell, like your find, your substitute, your search. Okay, these are better options. Yeah.
यस मैम
Okay.
थैंक यू
Clear? Yeah.
यस
So, anybody else before we start off with our session for today? Anybody else has any doubts? So, let's get started with our session for today. Yes, we're going to start off with our session for today. Let me upload a couple of files for you all. So, just download the new files that I have uploaded. Okay, so we are going to talk about sorting and filtering our data. So many a times when we have data in our Excel reporting, what happens is we may need a lot of things to do. Okay, they might be you get data which is not sorted and then it is not presentable. You may be getting data from different sources that cannot be worked upon. Okay, so in that case, how do we do that? Okay, let's try to see this. Let me open that file for you all. Everybody please open the sort and filter file. Okay, please open this, download and open this. So we have some data over here. Okay, so now coming to this data, if you see, this may be useful to us, may not be useful to us, depending upon how we look at it. Many times, as I told you, we get data from different sources, which is not properly presented. So in that case, we have to clean the data. We have to have a proper sorting done on it. Okay. Now, for the sorting to be done, the most important thing is, if it has blanks in it, then it is little difficult to sort the data. It may not be coming properly. So it is always better before sorting the data is clean for you all. So if the data is clean, it becomes easier for us to sort. So let's see how do we sort the data. So you can click on this header. Okay. See, under the data tab, there is something called A to Z, Z to A, sort and filter. Okay. Under the data tab, we have the sort and filter group. Okay. So we're going to completely work on this group. So on the header, you can say already done. See, it is changing. Now, when I say Z to E, that means highest to the lowest. 2019, 18, 17, 16, it is going like that. Now, if I click this, it is going 16, 17, 18, 20. So, ascending order and descending order. Nothing more than that. So, you just need to click on header and use this. So just try these options once.
मैं କହୁଥିଲା ବେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ବେଡସିଟ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରେଲି रे
There are different ways of sorting. We are gonna learn one by one, but just
ବେଡସିଟ୍
first try to do this. So here A to Z is the smallest,
256
largest, and largest.
ଏବେ
Small.
କଣ
So
ଦେଖ
this
ଦେଖ
is a
ବ୍ରସ୍
very
ଅଛି ବିସ୍କୁଟ
simple and
ଖାଉଛି ତୁ ଏ
straightforward method
ସକାଳୁ
of sorting.
କଣ ହବ
But
କହିଲ
in many cases, your
ଏଇଟା
data
ଏଇଟା
is
କାଲି
line
କଣ କରୁଥିଲ
columns,
ତୁ
and
300
then
କେତେ
you have to do a
300
proper
ନାଇଁ 200
sorting. Okay.
300 କିଛି
Now,
ବୁଝ
how do we do that?
200 300 କିଛି ବୁଝ
Something called a custom sorting. Now, what is this custom sorting mean? However we want to sort, right? It is our choice. Here, Excel has given you two options, ascending and descending. But I have some blanks data. I want to do a proper clean sorting over here. Then what I am going to do, let us see that. Okay, so in this sort, there are different methods. See this. Okay. Now, this is a different one. Okay. So there is also, what do we do? Select the entire data. Click on this. Now here you have different values. Sort by which date, which column. Okay. Date, customer, product, total. Now here there is something called my data has headers. If I don't click this, okay, it will just show as column A, B, C, D. Then you will have to accordingly do it. But since our data has headers, we are going to put this over here. Okay, so now look at this. You have different. Okay, I want to sort by the date. Sort on the cell values. There are different ones. Cell color, column color, additional formatting. Since we don't have any color changes over here, you all can try it out after the session with this color changes and everything. Order. Now, since this is a date field, okay. Now, Excel is deciding on itself what kind of a data is present in it, and it is taking a decision how to go forward. Now here, if you look at it, it is having, since it realized this is a particular date field, it is
ବିସ୍କୁଟ
showing
ଖାଉଛି
list
ବ୍ରଶ
views,
କରୁନି
full list, and there's also something called custom list. We'll come
ମୁଣ୍ଡଟା
to custom
ବିନ୍ଧୁଛି ଗଲା
list in
କାଲି
some time,
କଣ ପାଇଁ
but
କାମ
just look at this. So I want to do oldest to newest. Okay, very simple. You might be saying it
ମୁଣ୍ଡଟା
is as
ଫଟେଇ
good as
ଜାଣିଛୁ ବିନ୍ଧା ଦୋଷ ଦୋଷ
your normal sorting,
କାଟୁଛି
ascending,
ଦେହରେ
descending.
ମାରିଲେ
So
କଷ୍ଟ
same
ପଡିଲେ
way, go for this. Now I want to try on customer. Now look at this. This is changing. Okay. I want to try on product. This is again changing. I want to try on your total. This is another way of handling your entire report. So either column wise, okay, or you can take the entire report and sort. Okay, so if you want individually, you can just directly
Sai
press
बस
in your
कर
place.
रे
If you want the entire report, okay, you can specify which column you want to sort on first, okay, and then you can go ahead. Okay, please practice this once before we go to the custom list. I will also show you how to create a
Sai
custom list and sort based on the custom list also. Just please take little time and try to work on this.
ए साई ए साई ए साई ए साई जा आपको आउट ना तो आगे छोड़ दी तो आई लव यू और देखो और देखो इशू बोली चल बस कर खाओ तो आई लव यू
कौन कर दूंगा
only
If everybody is done, let me know.
खाली 256 देखुला 311 देखुला
कौन दा जरा कॉल कर ली
बेडशीट है ना कोणता
खाली कर दो
खाली सेटा 233
Now, if you
एटा
have
उठ
seen,
कोन
there
लास्ट
is
टाइम
something
करी
else
बोली
also when we were
लास्ट
doing that
कौन
sorting,
दा
right?
Oh,
For different
yeah, nah,
columns when we were doing,
good,
there is
good,
something
good.
else
Good.
over here.
नहीं चोरी
Okay, what are they?
ओ
Let us
बस
try
कर
to
दो
see
That's
this.
it,
नाक दे दो
हाँ सुंदर है लेकिन जब फंसा
Now select the entire data, click over here. So first thing, let me again say my data has headers. Okay. Here I am saying I want to first check on date. Yes, oldest to the newest or maybe newest to the oldest. After this, now I can sub sort also. After that, can you see something called add level? To an add level, I will say when I want to sort based on the total, I want smallest to the largest. Okay, so let us see, or maybe largest to the smallest. Anything we can try. Now, can you see the data has changed? So first, Excel has tried working on the date column, and based on the date, then it has created a level of putting it on the total column. You can add another level also. Okay, you can say in between, I also want to do the customer in between. So that is also can be done. Just quickly try this out. This is also another way of trying the sorting. Okay.
क्या तोड़ दो
कौन
जाओ
हाँ
लिया
मंडे मंडे
कौन
छात्र खाते के लिए भूख को लगा मम्मी तो पटल वाला
आप कौन लिया हाँ पूरी
Now, over here, if you see the
चले वो भोपाल को कभी बुला कोई
yeah,
ना
okay. Now let's try to do something else also over here. Okay, let's go to the sort. Okay, let us delete all the levels. Okay, yeah, delete all the levels. There's nothing over here. Let us try to see what we will know. Okay, now the next way of sorting is, say I want to sort on my own one. Okay, let's click. Now I want to sort based on the product. Okay, and here what are the options I'm getting? A to Z, Z to A. But I don't want to do this way. So I can create something called a custom list. And here I will say, okay, we have bread, milk, cookies, and produce. Okay, so I will say first I want bread, then I will say I want cookies, then I'm gonna say I want milk, and then I'm gonna say I want produce. And then I will add my list. Can you see the list has come over here? Click OK. Now, if you see on your order, okay, you will, okay, wait a second. This, okay, you select this and say OK. It will come in your list. Now, you're going to sort this based on your own way. Can you see? First, all the bread has come, cookies, milk, and produce. This is what we call a custom list. Now, why do we need a custom list? Many a times, what happens is you want to do some sorting based on here. For example, okay, you want to do some sorting based on year. What does Excel think sorting based on year means? Jan to December. But I don't want this Jan to December sorting. I want to do a financial year sorting. Now, what is financial year to me? Maybe I can say April to next March. Okay, or March to next February, whichever way I want to take it. But this is not the default. Default is what? Jan to December. So custom list helps us create our own list, own way of sorting things. Okay. So, and most of the times we need lot of custom lists. We will be working on lot in real time. You will be needing a lot of custom lists because you may not be, just having this whole, whatever is present is not enough for you. Okay. If you go to this, you will say custom list. Now see this. It has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Jan, February. Okay. This list may not be enough for you. Correct. By default, whatever list Excel has given, it is not enough for you. So you might want to create your own custom list. So I hope till here it is clear. You all can quickly try this out. You can try creating a custom list on the customer also, maybe Minimart, Megamart, Supermart, Foodmart, whatever. You can create a custom list on that and try to work on that also. Okay. Just do that quickly. Then we will move to the next one, which is what we call filtering the data. We understood what a sorting is. Then we will move what is filter. Okay, we are still working in the same group over here under the same. Now filtering is required because many a time this is a small data, so you're able to just scroll down and see the data. But many a time the data in real time is going to be really very huge, very big. So practically it is not possible for us to just view the data directly like that. Okay, so in that case, how are we going to work? Okay, let us see how we are going to work. So here, if you see, there is something called filter. Okay, Control Shift L. This is a shortcut over here. When you just your cursor over here, it is showing the shortcut. So the moment you press this icon filter, can you see there is some arrow mark, a list kind of a thing that is appearing? So when I click on this, I have multiple options. Okay, I have select all. Now I can deselect this and I can say only 2019 data. So see, only this is appearing. Okay, so I can again say clear filters, then you get all the thing. Same way from customer, I will say I want only Megamart data. I can do this. Again, clear your filters. Just keep trying this. You can also, there is another method of sorting here also. So when you click on the filter button, there is a sorting options here also. You can do this also over here. Okay. So just try this. It's a very simple, nothing major over here to do. So just click on the filter and you have all the options. But Excel is very smart. Okay, it is not just going to give us some simple thing and just leave it to us like this. Now, when you click on this, this is a date field. So it is very clear, it understood it is a date field. So when you click on this, can you see date filters? You can say equals to, and you can give a date. You can say whatever, your date over here is. Okay? You can specify the dates over here. Now, since we didn't give anything, it is not given, okay? And see this date filters before, after, between, tomorrow, today, this week, this month, this quarter, this year. Okay, all this is available for you. Okay, if we say last year we don't have any data, right? So that is why we will not be getting. Now coming to this customer field, it knows it's a text item. Equals, does not equal, begin with, contains, does not equal, custom filter. Say for example, I will say begin with, I will say only okay. So it is giving me only Megamart, Minimart data. Okay, so clear filter again. This is also same thing. It is a text container, so it has the same values. Now coming to this, it knows it's a number. So it is showing number filter. Equal to, does not equal, greater, less than, above average, below average, custom filter. Now there is something which is very important over here. Please take a note of this. This is what again is most frequently used for numbers. Top 10. Okay. So I can say top 10 of the items or top 10%, whatever you want to give. Okay. So it will just show you the top 10 details. Just quickly browse through this and do that.
పిల్లాడు వెళ్ళాడు బోండా బోండా మనకు అవసరం ఆకు తెలుసు మన గురించి
Okay, basically sort by color is nothing but Excel does its own background background way of arranging the data by colors. Okay, so if you have different cells with different colors, so just try it out after this session. You all can just practice around, fiddle around with that. So when you have different colors, different fonts, so it does sort according to that also. So whatever you're filling the color. Okay, say, for example, let's remove all the filters and okay, you all can give different colors to these fields. Okay, and you can try it out. I'll just show you one. Let's see how it does. So now you have this data. You can come to your sort. So here, when you click on sort, you have different cell values, right? So you can say you want to do the product based on the cell color. So you will specify the order that you want. So maybe that is the order that you want to give, or no cell color, whatever on top. Say okay. Okay. So first it will give these three. Then you have to just specify the order. According to that, it will do the sorting. Okay. Try that out. It is nothing but just sorting on the colors and everything. So is that clear? You're not able to find and replace nor sort. It is not working. Why, Dorothy? What is the problem? See, under the data tab it is present. So you have to check under the data tab. Go to the data tab and see. Okay, yes, sir. So you can just fiddle around a lot of things. You can change the font color and try to do the sorting also. So it has its own way. You will have to specify the coding of the combinations, and it will do. No, each filter is depending upon what you're giving. Na? So if you say this is the filter, so date filter is this filter is on this column. This filter is on this column. Each column is having its own filter. Okay, there is no overlap over there. Okay, color filtering we will see towards the end, Anila, because these are all minor things you all can actually play around a little later. Okay, so what happens is normally if you go to sort, okay, and say color, okay, right now I have not given any color, so it is not having any color. So whatever colors will come over here on top and then on bottom, you will have to select, and accordingly it will put the colors. Okay. Yeah, is that clear? So maybe, for example, I've just given green over here. I've just given green over here. I've just given maybe pink over here. I'm just showing you in quickly because we have a lot of other things to complete. They are more important. Just go to color, specify whatever color. Okay, it is not refreshed it yet. Okay, 1 second. You want the customer or you want the date. Let's talk about the date only. Okay, I will say cell color. I will say first will be red on top and then the other one. Okay, red on top and the green will be on bottom. Okay, so red is coming first. Your green is at the bottom. That is what your sorting is on color. I hope that is clear. Yeah. Yeah, you will have to do practicing, Ma. It is all about practice only. That's it. I hope, Dorothy, it is clear for you. You are able to do it. Okay, so yeah, okay, fine. Abhay, first we apply on date and after apply on total, then it will affect ma'am without removing first. I didn't get that. So it filtering and sorting are two different things. Don't combine the filter and sort over here. What are you trying to say over here is if I want filtering by 2019 only, I'll remove this and I'll say 2019. It will give me all the records with 2019 data only. Okay, this is filtering. You're not changing any data. You're just seeing. Filtering is nothing but view.
Snapchat location
Okay, it is just how you view the data. That's it. Sorting is different. Sorting, as I showed you over here. Okay, let me remove this filters. Okay, sorting, as I showed you, what you can create levels. You can first do by product, then you can do by customer. You can do anything. Any levels you can create for sorting because sorting you are rearranging the data. Filtering is this. Okay, so I hope till here everybody is clear. The basic filtering and everything. Now there is also something called an advanced filter option. Okay, advanced filter option is also available for us when we have a large amount of data. Okay, there is large amount of data. Just imagine this is a very small data. So we are actually finding it easier. We are not having much of a problem. But if we have huge amount of data, then what happens? Then in that cases, we need to have advanced options for us to work on. Okay, let us see what are those advanced options. Okay, okay, great, Anisa. Yeah. So under the data tab, if you go where we have seen the filtering options, there is also one thing called advanced. Okay, just click on this. Now, advanced, the advantage of advanced is you need to pass the entire what I say, the data, entire report we will be sending it. So first, what do we do? Click on. Okay, here we basically pass the entire data because imagine the data is in thousands and thousands. We need to filter a little bit. It becomes difficult to search. So what do we do? Advance. Now filter the list in the same place or copy to another location. There are two things. Okay, so let us say same place we will for now try list range. Click the arrow. Okay, pass the entire range over here. Okay, entire range. Click here. Now, is there any criteria that you want to specify? Okay, any particular criteria, say you want to greater than a particular total or any such things, it will check that. And unique records means remove any duplicates that we have. Okay, let's try to work on this. For that, we will go to this particular thing. Okay, filter assignment. No, 1 second. There is one more field. Okay. Okay, go to the next file, advanced filter. Everyone open the file advanced filter. I hope till here it is clear to everybody. Sort and basic filter, everything is clear to all of you, right? Now let's work on the advanced filter. Okay. Now advanced filter, as I told you, we have
Start
a good
kare.
amount of data, large data, whatever we have. Okay, we are going to pass the entire thing over here. And yes, okay, 1 second, somebody raised their hand. Yes, Mohan, any questions? Mohan, any questions? Kirti, yes, any doubt? Mohan and Kirti, both of you have raised your hands. Is there anything? Kirti, any questions?
No, ma'am, no, by mistake.
Okay, no issues. What about you, Mohan? Okay, if there is no questions or doubts, please lower your hand. Okay. Mohan, I still see your hand raised. If there is nothing, yeah, there'll be a good amount of data. So I'm removing the permission and lowering your hand because you've not told anything, Mohan. So if there's anything, just let me know. Okay, so this is the advanced filter option. Let's try to work on this. Okay, so we will go to the data tab as usual. We have, okay, let's click on this data tab. You have the advanced filter option over here. Click on advanced. So now it is, if you see, it is taking the entire list range. So some first record to the n number of records. Now there is something over here called criteria. So here, what is the criteria? This is the criteria that I'm passing. I'm going to pass this entire criteria and I'm okay. And copy to another location. We don't want to update the data. Let us try copying it to this particular data. Okay, so click on this, come to this and say, okay. So it is filtering all the data. Bring it over here. So what is the criteria that you have given that you want? Western region records where the product is doublers, which the units greater than 10. So this is your condition. The region has to be West. It has to be doublers. The units have to be greater than 10. Midwest, quad, greater than 20. So advanced filter, if you see, you're trying to do so many filtering over here. But for this, you have to have a column specifically where this criteria has to be dedicatedly given. Only then Excel will be able to understand. You cannot type the criteria anywhere over there. If you see, it is asking you criteria range. There is no place for you to type a condition over there saying key region greater than, region equal to West, product equal to doublers. You cannot type it over there. You have to pass the range. Okay, is that clear to everybody? Just try this once again. Just try it out once again, advanced filter, because this is very, very important. Click on advanced. Okay, this is your entire range, criteria range. Pass the range over here. Okay, now if you say filter this list in this place, the original data will be lost. So that is the reason we will say copy to another location. Click on this, come and specify the location. Okay, and say okay. So here if you see what has happened, I clicked only region, so it is giving me only thing. So you will have to specify. That way also you can do it. If I don't specify the header, it will give me all the data. Okay, let me show you again. Is everybody trying? Yes, that is correct, Manigandan. That is where I'm coming to. Here, I didn't mention any column name. I'm just going to advance. I'm passing the entire range. criteria. I'm passing the entire criteria. I'm saying copy to another location, coming here, and I'm clicking on the location. Okay, either I can select the first cell or I can select all the cells. It is not going to make a difference because I didn't specify the header. Now, what will happen? Copy to, okay, let me select all the things. It is still fine. Okay, it will copy all the data. But for example, I want to copy only certain data. Okay, let's say for example, I'm going to give region and product over here. Okay, so let's see how advanced works now. Okay, again, click on advanced. You're passing the entire range. Criteria is the same. Okay, coming copy to another location, coming to this. Now you want to copy only this. So you will say, okay, you will select only these two. You're selecting region and product and say, okay, you will be getting only the region. If you don't give the headers, it will display the entire data. If you display the headers, it will only give what you want. Okay, is that clear to everyone? And there is also one more option if all of you have noticed. Okay, let me show that also to you. Okay, let me remove. Okay, so if you, for example, have seen this one, there are some duplicate records over here. For example, see this. This is a duplicate record. This is, okay. There are duplicate records over here. Okay, this West. Okay, this is one. And I think, see, 75.95. No, there is one more. There are some duplicate records over here. Yeah, 75.95, 835, same thing. Okay. Now we don't want the duplicates, just imagine. Then let us see how we can remove that. Okay. So again, if anybody has observed it, you would have done it. Okay, copy to another location, passing the entire data. I'm passing the entire range over here, coming here, and I'm saying I want to display here. Now, if you would have observed, there's something called unique records only. Click on OK. Okay, so there is, okay, 1 second. Let me just give the reference once again. Okay, try with the duplicate one, everyone. Okay, let's click on advanced. We are passing the entire range, coming to the criteria, pass the entire criteria, then say copy to another, come here, you're passing the entire one, and here I want only unique records. Okay. See, the number of records have reduced because it has removed the duplicates. Quickly, please try this before we move ahead to the next one. Now remember this criteria that you're passing, it can be any number of criteria that you're giving. So how does Excel handle this? I will tell you. Whatever is there in the row, in one row, okay, it is taking as AND. Okay, now West or Midwest, it will take as OR. Okay, in the same column wise, it will take as OR. That is why it is giving West or Midwest, both it is giving. Okay, all of the data it is giving, and it is checking here. It should be like West and doublers and units greater than 10, or Midwest and quad and greater than 20. So any number of criteria you can pass and you can give criteria, or you can just have only the region West, only the Midwest. You can pass any type of data. So maybe after the session, you'll just try, removing these, completely delete these and just pass this. Okay, fiddle around with this criteria or create a new criteria and practice over the weekend. Okay. Which one, Manoj? The advanced filter? Okay. See, I'll just show you quickly. I'm removing all the data over here. So first, Go to advanced. We are passing the entire data, whatever is there over here, entire data we are passing. Criteria, whatever condition you want to pass, you will pass that. Copy to another location. Where do you want to copy? This is where I want to copy. If you want to remove duplicates, you can click on this, say OK, all the data will be. I hope that is clear, Manoj. And if you are specifying the headers, it will give only those two columns. So that is also up to you how you want to filter. I hope till here everybody is clear with this. Okay, this is really important thing. I know it might look a little complicated now, but yes, after this you will have to keep practicing. So yeah, list range by default it is taking up here, so no worries. It will help you. If it is not taking, you might have to select. That's it. It doesn't matter. As long as the criteria, everything is present, it is fine. Okay, if you're changing anything you want to give, you can give, up to you. So Excel is smart enough, it is trying to read on its own. Okay. Yeah, I hope that is clear to everybody. Now, before we move ahead to the next concept, so here in the sort and filter, the earlier file, there is a small assignment over here. Okay, what you have to do is display all your customer records where customer name contains a star at any position, right? So you want, now look at this. This is how the record, the view has to be there. Okay, only those records where star is there, like this Mega Mart, Food Mart, Mega Mart, Supermart, wherever stars are there, it should show us only that data. Try to work on this. Okay, it is little tricky, but since we have seen a lot of different ways to filter, so you will have to try this out. Okay, and in the similar way, there is a assignment even in the file 002, I think text-based functions. I will show you that also. I want you all to do that also today. Okay, so just try this. You might find it a little tricky, but please try tomorrow. We will work on that. Okay. Yes. Now let's move to the next concept. So we have seen what certain filter is doing. Advanced filter we have seen. Okay, now the next concept is what we call data consolidation. Now, what do I mean by data consolidation? Is combining data. Okay, combining data into one thing. So please open the data consolidation sheet, all of you. The report consolidation. Everybody is ready with that? Okay. So this is also a very important feature of Excel. Many a times you will be having data from different month. Okay, so you may be having, here we have data from different regions, northern region, southern region, central region. But when you're presenting in your meetings or when you're presenting to the clients or you're giving some pitch about how the data has to be, you might have to even consolidate. So at that moment, you cannot sit and copy this, paste it onto the next one, all that you cannot do. So here we are going to give a consolidated data. Okay, now let us see how the consolidation can be done. Same thing again, we will go to the data tab. Okay, let's move to the data tab. Okay, so under the data tools, there is something called data consolidation. Okay, is it visible for you? Can you see this? Consolidate. Can you see this consolidate option under the, so click on data tab, come to the data tools, this button over here. Okay, it is a consolidation. So this is your flash fill. Then after the flash fill, there is the consolidate button. We are going to click on this. Now, this is something which is interesting. Okay, let us see what it is doing. So here under the consolidate, if you see, you can do different levels of actions. You can do sum, count, average, max, min, product, count numbers, standard deviation. Okay, these are all some statistical functions. Okay, all this we can do. So I'm going to show you how to do the sum. You can practice count, average, max, min. Okay, let's see sum. Now Excel needs to know from where I have to consolidate. Okay, you have to specify the references. So first click on the reference. There is this arrow button over here. Click on the arrow. Go to the northern. Select everything including the header. Okay. And then click on this button again. The reference has come. Say add. Now you added the reference of northern. Okay. Now again, same thing. Click on this. Come to southern. Select the entire data. Click on this. Say add. Now again click on this. Come to the central. I'm gonna pass the entire data over here again. Click this button. Say add. Now I got all my sheets over here. Okay, I've got all my sheets over here. Now, before we consolidate, remember all the sheets should be having the same headers. Okay, similar data, same headers and columns, everything has to be same. So you'll have to tell Excel, use the labels in top row and the left column. Okay, so it is going to use both of them. Okay, click on OK. Okay, now it has created here. So if I would have kept the position over here, it will create over here. Okay, my cursor was over here, so it came over here. So just try it out, everybody. Okay, so wherever you put the cursor, it will come there. So last time when I was doing, I think my cursor was somewhere over here. It had copied the data over here. So what did we see over here? Look at that. Northern, okay, in April, Apple sales were 20. Southern Apple sales were 10. Central Apple sales were 5. Now my consolidated summary is showing Apple in April is 35. In May, it is 40. Okay, so see this 20, 10, and 10. So my summary is showing 40. Okay, so this is how it is taking the consolidated data. If any particular data is not available, it will just ignore that. Quickly, please try this. Now, there is another thing. Say, for example, my sales have increased over here and I by mistake wrote 20, but I want to update it to 30. Okay. Is my summary changing? It is still showing 35. Right? I have increased by 10, but it is still showing 35. What is it that I have to do over here? If you see, there is something called create links. Okay, so let's cancel. Okay, just remove the entire data over here, all the data, and redo the thing. Okay, so go to your consolidate, add your things, create links, say okay. Okay, then you can get the data. Right? Oh. So I haven't added all the things, so it is not coming. ମୁଁ କହିବି ର ମୁଁ କହିବି କେତେବେଳକୁ ପହଞ୍ଚିବେ ନାନୀ ଆଉ ମୋ ବୋଉ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆସିବ
ଆଉ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଆଉଥରେ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଆସିବ ମତେବେଳେ ଆଉଥରେ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଆସିବ ମୁଁ ତୁ ତୋ ବାବା
Any
ଥିଲେ ଆସେ
questions, any doubts over here,
ବୋଲେ
please
ହଁ
let me know. So you all can
ବେଳେ ଶୁଣି
remove
ବୋଲେ
if
ସେ
you
ଜଣା
want. You can just
ସେ
delete
କଥା
all the
ବୁଝିଲେ
things. Okay, and then you want,
ଗୀତ
you can
ଡ୍ୟାନ୍ସ
add however you want to do, you can update. Okay, so remember, go to this, click here, pass the entire thing.
ମାତ୍ର ଫୁଙ୍କିଲେ ଉଠିବ
See,
ଫୁଙ୍କିଲେ
add,
ଉଠିବ
then again go here, next one, pass the entire thing.
ଗାଈ ଅଜା କ୍ଷୀର ଉତର
See,
ଦେଲେ
add,
ଚା ଉତର ଦେଲେ ବୋଇଲେ ପୁଣି
and
ଅଜାକୁ
again
ମୁଣ୍ଡି
the
ବଢଉଛି
next
କ୍ଷୀର
sheet. So I
କାହିଁ
hope
ଉତରିଲ
the
ମୁଣ୍ଡି
report
ଗାଳ ଉଠଉଛି
consolidation is clear to
ଚା
everyone,
କାହିଁ ଉତରେଇଲ
and
ମୁଣ୍ଡି
there is
ଗାଳ
no
ଉଠଉଛି
doubt over here. Please let me know if there are any
ଗାଈ
clarifications
ବୋଧେ
that you need. So all of them,
ଅଜାକୁ
top
କ୍ଷୀର
row and
ଉତରେଇ ଦେଲ
left
ମୁଣ୍ଡି ଗାଳ
column, create links to the source data.
ଚା
Okay, you
ଉତରେଇଲ
can click this, create link to the source data, and okay. So I had by mistake selected over there utilities, so it had come only utilities. Okay, one second. Let me just remove this and show you again.
ସାଙ୍ଗ ମୋ ପାଖକୁ ପଳେଇଲା ଫଟୋ ମାରିଦେଲା
Clear
ଫଟୋ ମାରିଦେଲା
everyone?
ହଉଛି
Just
ତା ମା
select
ଫୋନ
everything and
ନେଲା ଫଟୋ
delete. That's
ମାରିଦେଲା
it, Dorothy. Nothing else.
କହିଲା
I'm just selecting everything
ସିନ୍ଦୁର
and I'm
ପିନ୍ଧିଛ
deleting it. That's it.
ଟିକିଲି
Nothing
ପିନ୍ଧିଛ
else.
ଆଉ ଏତେ ମୋଟା ମୋଟା କାହିଁକି ଚୁଡ଼ି ପିନ୍ଧିଛ ମାମି ସରୁ ଚୁଡ଼ି ପିନ୍ଧିଛି ମତେ ବলছি ମାମି ସରୁ ସରୁ ଚୁଡ଼ି ପିନ୍ଧିଛି
Yes, Dorothy.
So, but on the left side, you see that 1, 2, and plus and all, right? But it doesn't, I want to remove that as well. How do I do that?
Which 1, 2, 3?
On the left side, just beside the column number. Yeah.
ମତେ ଏତେ ପତଳା ବାପା ମୁଁ
So
ଦେଖିନି
these,
ତାକୁ
it will
ଧରିଲି ଖାଲି
tell you how, what based
ଏତେ
sorting it is
ପତଳା
doing. Okay,
Correct.
so
So I want to just remove that as well. I want the sheet to look like how it used to look before, like before doing the link consolidation, right?
ଏତେ ପତଳା ଏଡି
So
ପତଳା
create
ବୋଲି
link.
ବଛି ମୁଁ
We
ପତଳା ନାହିଁ
created
ମୁଁ
a link to the
ସାନୁଟା
source data. Before that, how it used to look.
ମତେ ସାନୁଟା
The
ବଛି
sheet I
ଡ୍ରେସଟା
want
ଦେଖିକି
it to look
ପତଳା
like that.
ଦେଖୁଛି
So how do I remove this?
So see, it will here definitely you can close this definitely, but what happens is this Excel by default will give you.
ବାପାଙ୍କୁ
Okay,
ଯାଇ
it will by
କିଣିଦେଲା
default give you what are the different ways it is
ସେ
trying
ତାଙ୍କୁ
to
ଦେଇଥିଲେ
consolidate.
ବିଚାରୁ ଦେଇଦେଉ
Correct.
ଭାଇ ଥୁଇଦେଲା ବଡ ପିସା
Yeah,
ଭଳିଆ
but my
ଥୁଇଦେଲା
question is, it says what are the different ways to consolidate, but I just want to remove the plus icons there.
No, this is what Excel is giving. There is no way that you can just remove off everything over here. These are all the togglings that it is by default
ବଡ
present over there. You can
ଯାଇଥିଲି
reduce this, the
ହାତରେ
sheet
ପାଞ୍ଚ
length you
ଦେଲେ
can reduce probably so
ତାର
that it will not be visible for you.
ଆଉ ଭାତ ଡାଲି
But it just occurred after I did the consolidation, creating the link.
Yes, it
Those
is
data.
because for the consolidation only it is doing it. So if you see my, one second, I'll just share the data again.
So in that case, if I want to remove that consolidation altogether, I can just delete the data. But then this on the left side, this is not going. Like, how do I?
See, this is your original data. I'm coming here. Can you see the screen?
Not yet.
Okay, this is your original data, correct?
Yes.
So Excel has its own way of doing it.
Correct. I want the sheet to look like this. And I want to remove the consolidation altogether. Remove the source link also.
But that it is going to come. You cannot completely delete that. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. So if I want a new, if I want to remove it, then I'll
See,
have to copy the data and put it in a new sheet.
See, you can remove the entire sheet if you want. Okay, so just say add. Okay, whatever you're doing, it is going to show what are the levels of consolidations you are doing. Okay, so I'm saying top row, left column, create links, and I'm clicking OK. So it is giving me the consolidated data. So when I am, say, for example, I'm changing this to 30, I have increased it by 5. My summary is also increasing over here. So here, if you see what it is doing, it is showing you different ways, the kind of subtotals it is trying to show. What are the consolidations that you have done? Okay, it is showing that this is the, you cannot actually remove that. So it is, this is the standard way of showing. And then another way is this, what Excel is trying to tell you. This is another way that you can do. So it has consolidated in the other way around for you.
Okay, so all right, got it.
Okay, so this is one way, this is another way. So Excel is giving you the things you can toggle around, but you can't completely, I understand you don't want this pane to be visible at all for you, but that cannot be done. Okay, so here see, it is because it is giving you an expanded view. Now it is showing you, it is actually more beneficial. Like for utilities, what is the thing? It is showing you that. Okay, now you can close this. You're seeing about Spice. Then coming to Apple, you're seeing about Apple. Okay, each one it is going to help you show. This is for the Nokia, right? So it is giving you more options to toggle around. That is what Excel is doing.
Okay, okay. But there
Okay.
is no way that we can remove this and then go back to only top row and column row if we want. Once you do consolidation, it is going to be there. And if you
Yes,
want,
it is.
okay,
It is going to show you these different ways of doing.
okay, okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So any other questions, any doubts? What is it, Nadeem? Any other doubts? What is it, Abhay? I didn't get how to open this view. See, on the left, it is going to give you. It must not, you might not be getting these arrow keys. That's it. Okay, so any other questions? Any other questions before we move to the next? Team, 1 second. Yeah, you can unmute and tell what is it? Nadeem, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yeah.
Audible?
Yes, Nadeem, you're audible.
Ma'am, on that right-hand side top, you can see that group and ungrouped buttons, right, in tab, data tab.
Okay.
Yeah, by clicking on that ungroup, it may go like 1, 2, 3, whatever it is showing. That filters 1, 2, 3, and that plus mark on the row side.
Okay.
It may go, I guess. Can you please do it once?
1 second, let me just share my screen. See, what I was trying to tell you here is it will give you the default ways of. 1 second. Is my screen visible?
No, ma'am.
1 second. Yeah, so it is giving you different ways of doing the report over here. So here you're getting grouped by, Apple, Nokia, Spice, and everything you're seeing.
Yes,
Then the
this
second.
groups, whatever it is coming, 1, 2 on the this top side and this plus marks.
Okay, you're talking
On the
about
right hand side.
Okay, you're talking
Yes,
about how to.
someone asked
Okay.
about how to remove that 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Okay. Got it. So you don't want even the grouping to be done. Is that what you're saying, Dorothy?
Yes.
You don't want the grouping at all to be done for you. You just want to have a normal summary.
Correct.
Okay.
Once after doing that, how do I remove it was my question. So yeah, actually when you go to ungroup and clear
Okay.
all, it will.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like what exactly you wanted to remove the group itself. Okay. Yeah, got it. So I hope it is clear.
Yeah.
So
got it.
here you can group either by, you have your rows and columns also, you can do it. Different rows and columns, you can do it. Ungroup, yeah, you can have group and clear out, okay, all the things. Okay, but then what happens is you will not be able to toggle between the groups. You will not be able to show the clear summary for it. So you will have to be really wise in whether you need to remove it or you don't want it. You'll have to take a look on that. Okay. Okay, so this part everybody is clear, right? Now let's move to the next one, which is your subtotals. Okay, just go to the next screen, which is your subtotals, all of you, the next document. So filtering, any questions, any more questions, any doubts or anything? Okay, so yes, thank you, Nadeem, for that. Yeah, so, okay, you wanted to remove the grouping part completely. I was not clear of that, Dorothy. Okay, fine. Thank you so much, guys. My screen is not visible. Is the subtotal screen not visible for all of you? The subtotal one? Okay, great. So the first thing, what I mean by subtotal is, like, say I want to get, now here I have different types of data. I have department, cost, quantity, total. Okay. So I want to segregate the data based on department, maybe, I want some department wise data. Okay. I want to get the department wise total cost. I want to get the department wise quantity. I want to get the department wise total value. So how do I do such things? So that is where your subtotals will come into picture. So the first thing when you have to apply the subtotal tool, remember one thing, this has to be on the sorted data only. So first, okay, what do? We have to go and okay, first you have to sort the data. So you're getting all the data here, department 1, then department 2, department 3, department 4, 5. Okay. So for your subtotals to work, your sorting has to be done. This, remember, will work only on sorted data. Okay, so first step is sort your data. After that, we will try to get the department wise. Now, when I normally use a sum function, it is going to give me the sum for entire data, right? I am not going to get for one single thing. It is going to get for my entire data. Now, how do we do the subtotal? Let us try to see this. Okay. So everybody is done with this sorting, right? So here, if you see, there is something called subtotal. Okay, so select your range completely. Entire data, come to subtotal. Now, what do you want to? I want to do it on the department. I want to do for all of them, cost, quantity, total value. Okay, everything I want to do. Okay, and I will say, okay. Now look at this, very simple. What is it doing? It is giving you department 1 total, department 2, department 3, department 4. Yes, and by default, again, Excel is going to help you with getting different views. Here you're getting a grand total. Okay. And the second one, it is going to give you the department wise individual total. And the third one is your this. So these are actually very important. Yes, grouping, ungrouping, whatever we call them, that is one thing. But yes, these are very important in how you are trying to. What should I, Chelsea? What data you want me to share? I didn't get you. Everything is available in the Drive link. So you please, all the practice files are present in the Drive link. So you can take from there and start practicing. Okay. This is how you're going to do. And in the final list, it is going to show you the department-wise total. So see this. This is the department-wise totals that is it is giving. So I hope it is clear. The first view, it is going to give you the grand total. The second view, it is going to give each of the individual department-wise total. And the last one, it is going to give the consolidated department-wise. Okay, please practice this. Please do this once. Sorry, I think my screen share got stopped. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. So remember what I mean by subtotals is that then you want some department-wise data or year-wise data, whatever is present. Sometimes you might just want, as per the year-wise or anything like that. So in such cases, we need to give a department-wise date. So first click on date. Okay. Sort the field. Now, okay, here subtotals will only work on sorted data. Please remember you have to sort the data for subtotal function to work. Yes, I'm repeating. Is this clear? The first step over here is, okay, step 1, sort the data. Okay, step 1, sort the data. Step 2, click on subtotal. Now, where is the subtotal? It is over here under the outline. Okay, it is over here, subtotal. For this, you have to select the entire range. Now, select the entire range, whatever data you have, select the entire range. Okay, since first thing I have already sorted the data. I wanted the sorting to be done on department, so I'm doing it on department. Clicking on subtotal. Okay, 1 second. Come. Here you will say attach at each change in what? By what do you want to do the subtotaling? Here I want to do by department. I want to use sum. And I want to do for cost also, for quantity also, for total value also. And then just click OK. It is going to give the subtotal. See here, department wise total it is giving you. Then department 2, then department 3, department 4, department 5, and the grand total. This is the consolidated view. Now, apart from that, Excel is also going to provide you other views like your grand total, what is the complete thing, cost is how much, quantity, total value. Then it is going to give you department wise values and then the consolidated view. Is this clear to everybody? Any questions over here? Manoj, Niveta, and Dheeraj, is it clear to all of you? Let me know. Okay, just try it once so that it will become clear to you. So remember, select the entire range that you have. Okay, select your entire range of data, then click on the subtotal and do the action. Okay, it's working, right, Dheeraj? Okay, Shalini, very good. Yeah. I hope it's working and everything clear to everybody. Okay, Manigandan, Prabir, yeah. Now, apart from this, we also have something called the subtotal function. Okay, there is in Excel, we also have something called as a subtotal function. Now, this subtotal function, what it does is, it is just like your, it will apply on the filter. That is the only difference. Okay, let us try to do this. What I can do is, now, everybody finished with this? Great. So let us try to do one thing over here. I'm going to use the by sum function and total by sub function. Okay, let us try to do this. So here what I'm going to do is equal to just the normal sum. I'm going to pass the entire range over here. Okay, just I'm showing you for example. It's giving some data over here. So it has added up department wise data. So it is showing over here. Now here, what will this do? Equal to subtotal. Again, the same thing. I'm going to pass the entire range. Close the value. Now, what is it doing? It is asking function. Okay. Now, what does this function mean over here? Whether you want to add, you want to do a sum. Okay. Now, if you just click one, it will tell you what are the different functions: average, count, count a, max, min. So here, if you see the argument is sum is 9. So I'm going to say 9, comma this, pass my entire range and click. Okay. Now, don't worry about this. This is also because it has added up the, okay, just take this value over here. It has added up the subtotal. So what I will do probably for a much clearer thing, let me just remove these for now and show you so that it will be more clear for you. Okay. So now if you observe, both the data are same. Whether you're using the subtotal function or you're using the sum function, it is the same. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some filters over here. Okay, I'm going to, for this entire, and I'm going to apply filter. Now what I will do is, if I change anything over here, okay, so here I'm using the total thing. This will still remain the same. Let me change over here. Say, for example, I am removing this and I'm going only by department 1. Can you see the change? Subtotal function is just like yours, the subtotal over here. It is giving you the department wise, whatever you're getting. Okay, whatever filter you're putting. Say I'm putting another filter over here. I want to do department 1 and department 2 together. So this is changing, but your total by sum function is still remaining the same. This value is changing, but this value is not changing. Is that clear to everybody? Any questions on this? This is the difference between the subtotal function and the normal sum function. So subtotal function will help you show the values by your filters. So it will act on the filter. Remember, sum does not, filters won't work on sum. You can apply filters with subtotal. Is that clear? Any questions over here? Yes, Manikandan, that is right. Subtotal acts depends upon the filter. It is completely based on the filter it will do. What do you mean without formulas? It is not changing any data. I didn't get that. Let me unmute you, Manoj. I didn't get what you're trying to say. Yes, Manoj, what is it? I didn't get your question.
No question, madam.
No, you said without formulas does not change any data. I didn't get that.
The total by sum function is the any formula that madam 262.62.
This is just the normal sum function, the regular sum function, which we have done. Okay, I just use sum and pass the entire range. Total by sub function, what will happen over here is, now if you see, this is the subtotal function. The subtotal function, it will have, you have to pass the parameters. Now, what are the parameters? See this. You can do average, you can do count A, max, min, product, everything. I'm trying sum. The number for sum that is given is 9. So I'm passing 9 over here and doing the sum. Okay, is that clear?
Okay.
So subtotal is doing you based on your filter. So subtotal works on filter. Okay, remember the sum function works on entire data. Okay, your subtotal works on filtered data. Okay, it works on your filtered data. Is that clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, any other questions? So is it clear till here? Okay. So we have one more thing, the date functions. You all want to try a little bit today, or you want to revise what we have learned till here for today and continue with the date functions tomorrow? We can do that also, because this is not a big deal. You can, all the date functions we can do tomorrow also. So shall we do a consolidation of whatever we learned till here and then do the date functions tomorrow? Or you want to do the basics of date functions today? However you want to do it. We have 15 minutes. Date functions tomorrow. Okay, so let us just try to see what we have learned till here. Okay, so we'll do the date functions tomorrow only. Let us not be in a hurry. Yes, let's close this. So basically we have started off with our sort and filter, right? So that is what we have done. So sorting, I hope all of you Yes, we have classes from Monday to Friday, 8 to 10. So tomorrow also classes there. We can do the date functions tomorrow. If you all want, we can start. But as you know, some of you are saying we can start it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow also, not a problem. Okay. So let us quickly walk through what we have done, because it is important to be confident of what we are doing rather than being in a hurry of completing. Usually we don't have classes on Friday. Yeah, sure, Abhay. I will explain. I'm just going to repeat everything. Yeah, you will not have classes on Friday if you have a 2.5 hour session, but still anyway, I will check with the coordinators of the classes there tomorrow. Because this is a 2 hour session, we might be having the class tomorrow also. Okay, I'll just verify it. Generally, if the classes are from 8 to 10:30. So when the classes are from 8 to 10:30, it will be there from Monday to Thursday. But I think this will be there on Friday also. If I'm correct, tomorrow also class will be there. but I'll anyway have to check. You all can also check with your coordinators on that. Okay, 99% it is there. Let's quickly see what we have done. Okay, so we have started with sort and filtering. Okay, sorting, I hope everybody is clear with the sorting part, right? You just have to go to the data. Most of our work is done in the data field only. Okay, data tab. Okay, select your data column wise. You can click on any of these. If you want to do on the entire report, select it, click on the sort, whatever you want to do, date, newest to oldest. Then I can also add a level. Somebody was asking how to do the next one. See this. This is how you can do. Okay. So the first, the sorting is done on date and then on the total. So it is, yes, Kajal, that is what tomorrow I 90% because I know when the sessions are for 2.5 hours earlier, but they were becoming very lengthy. So that is why now it is 2 hours and Monday to Friday.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Friday is class there, ma'am. I have
Yeah.
received the email, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this part is clear with the sorting, right? Okay. And this is the filter assignment that I told you. Display all the customer records where customer name contains star at any position. So you have to do this. So generally for filtering, what do we do? You just click on this. It will give you the filters. You have many different types of filters. So Excel is very smart. It is going to tell you date filters based on your data. So here I'm going to get 2019 data. So I'm going to get only 2019 data. You can clear the filter again. So then if it is a text, it has text filters. So see, all these are text filters. You all can try with all of them. Okay. Then you have your product. Again, this is a text filter. So you can say if it is equal to say food mart. So if there is any food mart, it will give you that. Okay. So I have placed it on the product. So it didn't work. It should be on the customer field. Then total. So number filters equal to, does not equal to, less than, greater than. So top 10 is something which is very important. You can say top 10 or top 5 and it will give you the items over here. Okay. Is that clear to everybody? Screen is stuck. Okay. Yeah, one second. Is it clear now? Please. Okay. Yeah, somebody has raised their hand. Who was it? Is it for this or any other thing? Okay. So as I told you, sorting, you know how to sort, right? These are the, when you click on a column based, you can use these two. And if you want to do it on the entire data, so you're gonna use these. Okay. You can add levels also. Then you can say customer A to Z. You can add levels also. Okay. Very simple. Filter. Click on this, filter is removed. Click on this, filters are there. You have different filters. You can work on them. Okay. And by clicking filter also, there are ways to sort. And as I told you, sort by color, sort by cell color, font color. There are different ways. Okay, Ashwini. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So this part is clear with everybody, right? So after this, you all are going to try this out. Okay. I'm going to give you a small hint over here. Remember, this star is a kind of a default character in Excel. Okay. So star and question mark are what we call the wildcard characters. Star and question mark are the wildcard. Okay. Characters. So you can't directly use them. So many of you must be thinking, I'll apply a filter over here. I will go and there are text filters. I will say contain.
हमें हॉटस्पॉट बंद कर दे
In. And if I say star and just say okay, what will happen? Nothing is happening. Okay, so these are wild cards. So for this, just think, try out what all you can do, else we will do that tomorrow.
ছাড়ো আমি মোটা কর্নার করলে ପଇସା ବାନ୍ଧିଲି ନା ନାଇଁ ସକାଳୁ ରିଚାର୍ଜ ତ କରିଛି ବୋଧେ
Okay, just see if you can figure it out. So this is about the salt. Then what else did we see? Advanced filter. Is this clear to everybody? Is this screen visible, the advanced filter? Ha, chat GPT. I know. Don't use that. Abhay. Yeah. Yes, that's fine. You can also use it. I know. You can try it out. We have different sources these days. We have to be smart enough to use all the sources. Correct. Okay, so advanced filter, very simple. Okay, select your data. Go to the data tab over here. Now, advanced filter will help you work on huge amounts of data. Okay, so pass the range. The list range is already selected over here. Now come to the criteria. Okay, select the criteria. You need to pass the criteria to Excel. I want to copy to another location. Where do I want to copy? Okay, I want to copy here. I want only unique records. I will say okay, and the data is getting perforated over here. So is the advanced data filter clear to everyone? I will show you. Here I have not specified the header, so it is taking all the data. Now, for example, I want to specify the headers and I will say only region and product. Okay, I want only these two. So what will Excel do? Let us see this. Again, I'm going to the advanced. Okay. Your range is selected. Coming to criteria, pass the criteria, say copy to another location, click on the location. Where do you want to copy? I'm going to copy here. Select them. Okay, I will say unique records. Okay. So it is going to give me only West and Midwest doublers and quad, only the unique records. But if I didn't say unique, it will give me all the records. Okay, is that clear to everybody? Any questions on advanced filter so far? Great. Clear, right, everybody? Now coming to the subtotals part. Okay, so we have also seen how to do the subtotals. So this is your subtotal. Come on this. Okay, you can say what is the function, on what you want to use. I want to do on department, what function, sum, all this. Just say okay, it will give you department wise totals. Okay, so different views it is giving. Okay, different groupings it will give department wise and the final view. So as yes, you don't want the grouping, yeah, you can just go there, but it is always helpful to have the groupings because it will make sense for you to show when you're doing it for your customers. Okay. Group and ungroup. See that, okay. So grouping is nothing but when you want to show the records by the, see this. When you click on 1, 2, okay, wait. So what it is going to show you is different views, nothing more than that. Okay, it is just going to show you the different views. Now just say remove everything. I have removed all the subtotals up here. Just see what I'm trying to do over here. I'm selecting the entire range. I'm going to the subtotal. I'm saying I want to do department wise, cost and everything. And I'm saying, okay, by default, so in our main consolidated sheet, it is showing you department wise total. Okay, so by default, Excel is smart enough to give us different ways of watching or viewing the data. If you click on one, okay, it will give something else if there is a data. And then here it is giving you department wise. Here is your final one. Now, if you don't want this department wise view, if you don't want, Abhay, this is for you. As you said, if you don't want this view, then just go and remove everything. So you will not be able to get anything. Okay, ungroup, clear everything. So you're just getting your consolidated view. Okay, so if you have a grand total, it will display the grand total. Since that grand total I removed, so it is not displaying the grand total. Is that clear? Any questions? Okay, so group and ungroup over here is nothing but a different way Excel is going to show you the data, which is actually useful in projecting the data to the customer. So when you're talking to people, every time you need not, they might just want the data in a easier way. So what, department wise, what is the thing? So I will just, if I just do this, so here what is, it is going to give you that is the use of your grouping and ungrouping. Is that clear? Any questions on this? Okay. Okay, and then we saw one more thing is your report consolidation. Okay, so we also saw how to do the report consolidation. Is the report consolidation sheet visible to everyone? I hope it's visible. Yeah. So let's try to quickly see how we did the consolidation. We will come here. Okay. Then under the, remember, most of our work is happening under the data tab. Just go to the data tab. Next to flash fill, we have something called consolidation. So here we are trying, first it will ask you what kind of a function you want to do, whether it is sum, count, average, min, max, etc., etc. So I want to do a sum. I want to pass the reference cells. So copy the entire data and click this button, say add. Don't forget to add. Okay, don't forget to add. Now again, click this arrow mark, come to the next sheet, pass the entire data, click this, then say again add. Then only it will come here, otherwise it will not come. Then again go here, click on the central, click on this and click here. Okay, say add. Top row, left column, you can create links and say, okay. The reason for create links is if you update your sheets, it will reflect in your consolidated report also. Is that clear? Any questions so far? Okay, is the consolidation clear to all of you? So any questions so far in this, any doubts, any questions, please do let me know. Any doubts, any questions? Clear? Now for tomorrow, please try to see if you all are able to at least finish the filter assignments. Okay. And if you're able to do the if and if assignments, it would be great. But otherwise, not also, you can try it over the weekend. So there is one more assignment that I wanted to show you, a similar one. Remove all stars from the customer name. Okay, you want all the stars to be removed. So fill it with, okay, here you have to use, the hint given to you is you have to use find and replace method only. So if you're using the find and replace method, how will you do that? Okay, so if I say find star and replace it with this, what will happen? It is removing all the data, right? So what is happening over here? It is not recognizing star. It's again, as I told you, a wildcard character. So you will have to understand what that is. Okay, so remember star and your question mark both are wildcards. So what does star mean? Any kind of a data. Okay, I'll just explain you that one thing. Where is that? Yeah. So whenever we are saying star, that means it is any series of data. Okay. So for example, I'm saying HCL star. That means it can be HCL Tech, it can be HCL Limited, it can be HCL Pune, anything, any kind of a thing it can be. And when it is a question mark, it is single character. This is what your wildcard characters mean. Okay, so remember this star is any series of data and the question mark is one single character. So here you can use this and just try to do it, else we'll anyway look into this tomorrow. Okay, so any questions, any other doubts over here? Please do this assignment also. This is in your text-based questions. So basically you have this assignment. Under sort and filter, you have the filter assignment. And I think advanced filter, anything is there? No, advanced filter, I haven't given you any assignment, but you can practice this itself with different criteria. You can play around with the criteria and see what can be done. Okay, report consolidation. So I hope you all are clear with why we are using the links, so that if there is any change over here, it will immediately impact your summary as well. Otherwise, what happens is every time you will have to update your summary also. Right? Clear? So any questions so far? Any other doubts? Anybody? And I have also given those two assignments of if and sum if. So please do that also. That is very, very important. These are smaller assignments, but the if and sum ifs are very important. Try to complete it by tomorrow if possible. Else, please do it over the weekend. And then we can, if you're doing it over the weekend, we can discuss it on Monday. So tomorrow, try to finish this filter and this part. And Monday, we can discuss the if and sum if functions, all the assignments related to that. So today we basically covered these four main concepts. So we had dates to be left. Okay, so we will do dates and we will try to cover up the lookup functions tomorrow. So you all must have heard about VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, all that. We will try to do that tomorrow based on our timing. Date factors will not take much time. So it'll just complete in a little bit and then we can go to the next one. Okay, so I hope even the subtotal one is clear to everybody. The subtotal function is also clear to everybody. Remember, subtotal function works on filtered data, whereas your sum function works on entire data. Okay, so whenever you have a filtered data, you're going to use the sum subtotal function. Okay, yeah, great. Somebody has posted any questions? Okay. Yeah, so that with that, then we can come to the end of the session. We can log out today and we will again see tomorrow. We will do the rest of the things. Okay. At least try to finish these filter based and the text based things. It's a very small one. So just try to finish that and we will do the rest of it tomorrow. Okay. So see you all. Take care. Yeah. Bye and good night, everyone. Bye-bye and good night, all of you. Yes, please keep practicing. So more and more, if you practice only, it will come. Okay. Yes, 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 Abhay, Manigandan, and Priscilla, Dorothy. Thank you so much, all of you. Yes, bye-bye. Good night.
그게 많아. 앞에 나도 앞에다 다니고 있어. 응? 설거지. 설거지 그래도.
Ehi, ma che sarà di pochi di oggi?
No, poi non posso dire, non cagavo.
Un po' che bravo di favore comando. Ma sta che prendeva? Hai che
Yeah, either you don't. Yeah.
ଚକୁଳି ଚଟଣି ଖାଇବ ତ ବରା ତ ତୁ ଆଖି ଦେଇଦେବି ତୋ ପାଇଁ ଚକୁଳି ଚଟଣି ଖାଇବ ତ ଆସେ ହଉଛି